Starting off on the bottom right, we do have 1A, 2A as the orange Zerg, as the orange Protoss. At the bottom left, we have Boy as the blue Terran. At the top left, we do have teal Terran as QQ, and at the top right, we have is this Zerg as actually playing Zerg. This is gonna be interesting to see how this plays out on a very small map, 64 by 64. We're gonna see how this plays out. This is gonna be very early aggression, probably by all sides. Oh, it looks like Zerg is actually doing a early pull strat. We're doing for early 4 pull strat. This is gonna be a very interesting game already right off the bat. Very interesting to see how these other players react to this 4 pull. All of them are deciding to, oh, this is just gonna be a normal pylon. Please excuse me. I thought that orange was gonna go ahead and start scouting. A lot of them are starting to go in and get their production up barely, while looks like Zerg is already getting the spawning pool right away. Oh. Are they saying that they're going to do top versus bottom? That's very interesting. I thought it was an FFA, but I'm pretty sure it'll stick to an FFA. Barely, oh wow. Boy, barely getting. Yeah, barely getting, oh. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's FFA. Alright, just making sure. Say FFA, please. Alright, okay, so 2 barracks coming out, 4 teal. Marine, oh god, these Marines might not get on time for sure, because the map is so small. These Zerglings are already almost at the base. Not even starting Marines. Marines need to start getting made. Oh wow. Looks like Zerg is going to be coming in here to the bottom left to start taking out Boy. Looks like we're going to be having first blood by these Zerglings, and who is going to be the first taker? It's going to be this SCV, potentially with minerals. Oh, good drill. Oh, taking out first blood for Boy, taking out that Zergling, saving the Marine, taking out more Zerglings, but does lose an SCV, but still trying to do what he can to going to keep himself alive. Gonna lose a supply depot potentially, and this was gonna put a supply cap. Oh, he needs to save that Marine. That Marine needs to fall back. It's gonna be too late. Oh, this Marine needs to micro back as fast as possible. It's gonna get surrounded by these Zerglings. Oh, wow. Gonna lose the depot, but still saves this Marine with 5 health. SCV's coming up to the front. All these Zerglings still very decent health. Gonna go ahead and start harassing the bottom right. Orange already has a Zealot, but does get surrounded. Wow, only 1 Zergling dies to that 1 Zealot. Oh, 2 more Zealots getting taken out, but though the rally gets the Zealot stuck. Takes a lot of damage to the shields, but then again, White is definitely pushing out towards the top left and maybe even do a little bit of harassment there. But then again, Q is ready for this. Got to bunker with 2 barracks. Uh-oh. And it's Zerg's idea to go in and pull back probably from this. Oh, it looks like SCV is coming in to go in and push towards Zerg's base. It looks like it's an all-in for blue. Oh boy, he's gonna get these Marines pinched by these Zerglings. Oh, more Zerglings, way more Zerglings are being produced. Oh, losing all these Marines. No, this is gonna be a very bad spot. He needs to drill. Very nice drill. Protecting these Marines behind the mineral field. Wow. Wow, that is a really good, oh my god, that was such good micro by blue, gay boy. Losing potentially more SCVs. Oh boy, he's going to be losing more SCVs here while, oh, Zealot's coming in here to the top right to assault these Zerglings, but there's so many Zerglings at the front. Only working with 5 drones. SCV's getting pulled off the line already for Boy. While Zealots are being mass produced by 1A, 2A. Getting a forge to potentially get upgrades and cannons to defend. Ooh, a little bit of lag here. Once again. Look at QQ living all happy and peaceful. While there's a bunch of mayhem as well as 1A, 2A. SCV coming over to help lifts up his base, even though he could keep that SCV back at home to go in and get more minerals. Looks like Boy is going to be sending over all production towards Boy's base, towards Zerg's base. All these SCVs are here and should be attacking these drones, but definitely here still just to defend against all these Zerglings. There's a full control group of Zerglings. Zealots pushing out, potentially actually going to come in here and finish off Zerg. I wonder how this is going to go. This is going to be very, very, very intense little fight here. We're going to have the one Marine hidden in the background watching this fight as it goes down. Lels are called out by Boy. And it looks like we're going to have this hatchery go down, and this is the only main structure that Zerg has. Needs to spawn at least one more drone or even two more sets of Zerglings if this mineral hits. Oh! Wow, look at that. All these SCVs are in one. Gonna start attacking and taking out all these drones. Oh god, these SCVs are starting to go down one by one. Oh no, misses up the... Oh no, all these SCVs are gonna go down. This Marine needs to do as much damage as it can. There is a lot of Zerglings going down, but the damage is too much. It looks like this last Marine's gonna... Oh wow! The Marine got glitched behind. Oh, it's not enough. Oh! 7 health on that Zergling. It looks like Blue is out. Blue is out of this FFA. Meanwhile, looks like 1A, 2A, 3A is definitely going to be having a little bit of an easy predicament here against White since... Wow, look at this. Already has the Citadel of Adun, got some level 1 upgrade for weapons coming up for those Zealots. 2 gateways running, gotta get some cannons at the front. Got almost a full control group of Zealots versus a full control group, or less than a full control group of Zerglings, making it hard for this Zerg player to go in and grab their hatchery. If the Zerg did not have the hatchery, it would be very hard to select the hatchery and get production going underway. Cannon gonna be starting to get ready to defend this next little bit of minerals here to go ahead and push himself forward a little bit ahead of the Zerg player, sending up a Zealot to scout. Gonna see how low the production is for Zerg. Oh, the Zealot's not even gonna get taken out by the Zerglings. Are the Zerglings too scared right now? It looks like Zerg is definitely starting to drone up here. Potentially even gonna maybe even get a second hatchery. That might be the safe bet to go and start massing more Zealots. And oh, I hear a siege tank. QQ has definitely already got a good frontal hold. QQ is already getting all these defenses up, and it's going to be very hard for even 1A, 2A to go in and get into his base. A little bit of lag problems here, but it's all good fun here. 124 on that hatchery, even though it got so low. 7 cannons. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh. Pushing out this barracks with... Oh. Getting these siege tanks unsieged. Oh, using the eBay to go in and take out the supply depot. Missile turrets taking out this barracks. Command center going down to the bottom right position as well. Going to be throwing away the command center possibly as well. Everything's still here, still massing up as many oh wow, a little bit of lag. So hopefully 1, 2, 3 gets this under control. Gonna have to potentially cut these things out. Oh man. I didn't get a message them. Oh, and Boy left the game as well. It was very cool to see them play, get a little bit of aggression in. Oh, here comes the Dark Templar. Oh my gosh, Is Zerg ready for this? Oh, getting outside. Okay, it's still within view of this Overlord. He needs to start laying down damage or fall back completely. Does not want this to get completely surrounded. There is no speed on these Zerglings. So that Dark Templar is going to go to get away. Oh, trying to push in. These Zealots are trying to push in, but the siege mode is already on its way. Oh, the Zealot speed though will be a lot for these tanks to handle though. Only 3 tanks, 2 vultures. Wow, it looks like 1A, 2A is putting himself at a very big lead here by getting that expansion of Boy. Third Gateway coming out to go in and put a little bit more production. So many Zealots losing all their energy. Oh, getting more mines in the middle. Setting this Dark Templar to hopefully go up front and go in and do his early oh wow. What is 1A2A gonna do against this? 1A2A needs to get additional Zealots to go in and try and push right into that line. Get some additional Dragoons as well. Okay, it looks like White already acknowledges and is announcing to the rest of the FFA players that there is a base being taken to the bottom left. Oh, looks like these vultures are going to be massing up mines in the center. Ooh, targeting that Templar. These Templars need to get back, get ready to save those storms, because if he does not, these Templars are going to be a wasted amount of gas. These vultures putting down a lot of mines, taking about... Wow, taking a big chunk of those Zealots out from the picture. Doing some damage to the barracks of Teal. Lair coming up, having 3 hatcheries, going to be going for a potential lurker play. All these siege tanks with one very small base, getting another command center to go in and build, to go in and gather a little bit closer. Setting up more supply depots. All of them are... Oh wow. This Zerg is way behind on supply, while 1A, 2A, and QQ are definitely even in supply. They're going to be having the biggest fight here, and hopefully we'll see Zerg push in at some point and see what he could do. Slowly pushing forward with these siege tanks, doing damage towards this bottom left base, trying to push in and deny this expansion. More, oh wow, more vultures pushing out, trying to bait in an attack for these Dragoons. Siege tank going to be taking out the second Poketog cannon. Ooh, vultures baiting out these attacks by these Zealots. Oh, pulling a dragging mine right to the Dragoons, doing a lot of damage. Taking out all their shields, doing additional damage to one of the Dragoons. One's calling for illusion help. It's very interesting to see how this is playing out. But then again, it looks like QQ might win this because this... Oh, all the mine drags right into the tanks. Very nice drag, but it wasted too many Zealots trying to get too close. And Dragoons are getting popped left and right. More vultures coming in. Oh, wow. This is going to be a lot. And this is definitely going to push back 1A, 2A. 1A, 2A is going to be losing that Templar as well. Maybe even send in some Dragoons and send in some tanks to go in and take out these... Oh, wow. Also going to be losing expansion as well. We're trying to do an expansion at the bottom left. Losing these vultures to the Dark Templar, it's a big problem. Oh, gets a scan off and targets before the drag goes and kills these vultures. Siege tank just holding the front door with 1 attack upgrade, giving me that 75 damage. These photon cannons will do a lot of work until he gets cannons. Ooh, these siege tanks forward. Ooh, Zealot's pushing forward. Ooh, could even drag another... Nope, it doesn't look like there's gonna be that case. 1 vulture goes down for 3 Zealots. Very big trade there for QQ. Vultures are getting taken out by these Dark Templar. He needs to save these scans. Ooh, good scans are lasting as long as they could. And oh, putting down the CC at the very top of the bottom left base to get that additional minerals. Sending down mines. Ooh, and a drag into those tanks. Very nice drag by 1A, 2A. But it looks like this bottom left base is going to be taken out if 1A, 2A does not get enough men to retaliate about. Oh, they're definitely going to block these reinforcements. Ooh. eBay. Another factory. But will he even have the economy? All these mineral fields are going to be going out. 12 minerals, 92 minerals. Wow, barely having 200 minerals. Gonna need to start long distance mining from these 3 right little mineral patches and the bottom left mineral patch. Setting up a queen to potentially take a command center if it gets low enough. That would be a great sight to see. Get some of those Terran infested Terrans there to do their work. Ooh, Zealots trying to push in, try to get us around on these tanks. These Dragoons are pushing in, but there's not enough Zealots. There could be a lot of damage done. Ooh, and the freaking Vulture Mine does so much damage to these Dragoons. And these Zealots, and these Dragoons are getting taken out. Oh, another mine. Oh, big mine hit, taking out 3 Dragoons. Definitely in a very, very poor spot. Even though 1A, 2A does have the economic advantage, doesn't look like he's putting that to really good use. It's just throwing units at the Terran player and losing them all to these mines and siege tanks. 1A, 2A is not been using his units effectively enough, not to the most economic standard. Oh, gonna be losing more Zealots to these siege tanks. Denying that. Oh, loses their Dark Templar even whenever he takes out the missile turret. More vultures coming down to deny these Zealots. Looks like White is using the parasite to go in and blind these units. Dragoon trying to push at the front gate. It's going to get denied by these 2 siege tanks. Ooh, not in range. Good use of that repair right there, trying to repair the tank at the same time. Oh, doesn't even have an observer. See, that is the big problem. Is 1A, 2A can be pushing this army, but there's no observers to be able to push back these mines. These mines have been doing so much work and slowly trying to push forward with these tanks, doing a lot of damage to himself, but also to the Protoss player. Protoss is still at the bottom left, taking advantage of these mineral fields. Long distance mining being done by the teal player at the top left. QQ is going to be having a struggle against the Protoss player unless he pushes in there and gets some few minerals of his own. Oh, long distance mining is leading to pushing it to the bottom left. Bottom left should be getting mine instead of, oh wow, finally getting more of these to be pushed to the bottom left. I think teal 1, that is what orange is saying. We will never know until the end of this game is happening. But unsuspecting and not being very aware of this, looks like Zerg has been laying in wait, massing up Zerglings, and took over an infested command center. Very good job. Very good job by the Zerg player. This is going to be very interesting to see these go in there and do work, doing a bunch of damage, 500 damage on their suicide. We'll see how they do and how they take out these tanks and or buildings as fast and cut through them like butter. We got about maybe 4 or 5 command groups of Zerglings with some Defilers and Infested Terran with a couple potential lurkers. That would be a very big option here if there's lurkers. The Hydras also will work. The 3 Sunkens at the front. With all these hatcheries, 2, 4, 5 hatcheries on this very small map, definitely seems a viable option for the Zerg player to go in and keep on massing up those Zerglings, push themselves forward into these tanks, but also he should also use those Hydras to go and take out these mines, because these mines have been doing so much work for the Terran player that the Terran player is not going to stop producing vultures. But the Terran player is running out of economy because the orange and the teal player have been both fighting each other so long that this is going to be a big problem for them, because the Zerg has just been building up with no problems whatsoever. Ever since the beginning of the battle, the Zerg has just been building back up, having a big advantage now. Going to be taking out that eBay. His Zealot's still trying to come over, completely mined out in his main base, except for these additional minerals at the top and the left side of his base. Bottom left has lost all the cannons and slowly getting pushed in by the Terran player, losing. Oh my gosh, if this Archon goes down, this is going to be very huge for the Terran player. 1A, 2A is about to lose this Archon, but it's not going to give up without a fight. Siege tanks, these few siege tanks here have just been doing so much work with their 2 additional attack damage, with 1 damage skill on these Dragoons. Slowly, the economy is dwindling for all sides, while Zerg is laying in wait still, massing up an army to destroy the rest of them. The supply count just shows everything. 34, 44. They have about they have about 90 units in total when the Zerg has 141. That's way more than all of them combined, and it looks like the Zerglings will do a lot of work. Oh, dragging those mines. Very nice pull of those mines. And now the Zerglings are going to be doing a little bit of a dance. Let's watch this for a little bit to see how long until they fix themselves. It looks like they're never going to fix themselves until the Zerg is starting to push out and do damage. Let's see how the Zerg rush actually does, taking out all these mines, only losing one at a time. 4 there, 2 more there. Looks like Zerg is coming in to finish. No, don't attack me, I spared you. But it looks like the Zerg has no mercy. The Zerg has no mercy even though Orange spared the white player. Oh, it looks like there was a backstab called by Zerg. But, oh, and the Zerglings are pushing into the teal base also, doing a lot of damage. These Zerglings are going to be tearing down these siege tanks so fast. Getting called a cheater by QQ. All the plagues on the Zerglings. Looks like they do have their adrenal glands, making them attack super fast, taking out these structures with the 2+ on their melee claws. All these SCVs are going to be taken out as well. A bunch of the units are, a bunch of structures are flying for the Terran player, trying to stall out the game a little bit longer. While the Protoss player on the bottom right has nothing to defend himself with. Maybe a couple Templar and a couple Dark Templar, but that's it. No, just one of each. It looks like this is gonna be the and the suicide puts the Dark Templar low, but takes out the rest of the Zerglings. This Templar could get so many kills, but it might not even be enough because there might be so many Zerglings that will actually take out all these buildings before it's too late. Pros at the bottom left. Oh, 2 Dark Templar here, but there's a lot of cannons here that will definitely hold off this attack. While there's the massive Zerglings are right now coming from Teal's base to go in and finish off Orange. Looks like 1A, 2A is definitely scared of this. Zergling army is coming in and just going to start destroying these structures like no tomorrow. All these structures are going down super fast. They go down in just about 5 seconds. Very, very quick. And this, oh god, the Nexus just drops super fast. The adrenal glands are so key to have in your Zerg army. Even with these 2 Dark Templars, 29 kills, 30 kills. 30 kills to 12 kills. It's still not enough to stop the Zergling army. All the Protoss structures and their own main base are gone except for the assimilator. Looks like Orange has been taken out of the mix except for the assimilator, and it looks like Zerg won that one. GG's.